You may not have noticed, but the last few episodes had just a very slight audio problem. In fact, it just really was a minor thing. The game audio was set just a touch too high, and my audio was set just a touch too low. And, like I said, you might not have even noticed. It really wasn't that pronounced. But just in case you did notice, this one should sound fine. And that would be a big Morellatops, and this is a level 68 vulture that we're going to start this episode off with by taming. I thought that would be a good idea. It's the highest level vulture I've seen in a while, and considering the last time we tamed a vulture, hi son, you're really bright, it didn't work out very well, so I thought, well, why don't we go ahead and get ourselves a vulture? That way we have yet another new creature that we can kind of play with. And you might have noticed I was intentionally showing you my shoulder. I don't have rat face on my shoulder, so come on, any day now. Hey, come back. How about now? We good to go now? Not now? Not now. How about now? Now? Ah, yes, now. Now indeed. Look at that, it's going to take only 2 more. Well, that's not a big deal. Maybe what we should do while we're kind of waiting here is just, I don't know, mess with this little moth right quick. I don't know, I don't have any reason to. It just sounded like a good idea. Although now that I think about it, that was part of the problem last time now, wasn't it? Corpses. Corpses, they were the problem. So maybe I shouldn't go killing things. That might be a good idea, not to kill things. I'm going to go ahead and give you some more yummy spoiled meat. There you go. It's nice and smelly and stinky and rancid just the way you like it. You might have noticed, too. I don't know what it is, but, I swear, just about everything we've tamed is female. Why is that? Why is that? I don't know. It's just, that's random. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Es ist, was es ist. And, it's fine. I'm not saying it's a problem or anything. I'm just saying it's curious. That's all. Come here. This is a gigantic bird to sit on my shoulder. I'm just saying. With talons that big, here, let's do it that way. Look at that. Oh, man. That is just a bad idea. I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't do that. That seems like a really terrible idea. But that's a pretty cool looking bird, I gotta say. That's a pretty cool looking bird. So I'm going to go ahead and take this bird, go back to base, and I'll meet you in a little while, because we have some things we need to do before we rejoin you. Like drink water. The sun rises early in the desert, and we have something we need to do. Because this is the sort of thing that I think pretty much everyone is doing. I mean, sadly, I'm sure I'm not really the first to be doing this, but, it's okay. You don't always have to be the first to do this, because, I'm pretty sure every single person out there that's doing videos, that sort of thing, I'm sure they're all doing this, and it's a pretty awesome thing, so I thought, why not? We can go ahead and do it too, right? I mean, it's not like you always have to be the first to do something. Sometimes it's okay to, just kind of add on to it. So let's see, where are we at here? I am not a fan of fence foundations, so you may know that about me. So let me go ahead and mark this off, because, that's what this is all about anyway. And you know what? We should probably mark it off right up here too, because, without a starting line, this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. That's pretty close, and I think you might actually have a bit of a cheat there. So we're going to move you a little bit. I think that'll line you up okay. And we're going to go ahead and continue to place our fence foundations. Now, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm doing. I don't have to explain this. Like I said, everyone's doing it, so, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to explain, but just in case you don't watch everyone else, because, everyone else is doing this, and you don't know what in the world I'm doing, let me just ask, did you watch the Olympics when they were just on? I mean, because, we just had the Summer Olympics, they just passed right on by. I'll be the first to admit, I didn't watch any of them, actually. Not a thing, because honestly, I kind of hate the Olympics these days. I don't know what it is. Maybe the Winter Olympics, those are okay, but summer, I kind of don't like the Summer Olympics. there's just nothing that's really exciting to me. I mean, I don't like running. I don't like, well, maybe javelin would be kind of fun, but I don't know. It's just not my thing, and that's okay. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying it's a waste of time. It might be a waste of money, but, you know, whatever. It's certainly been made out to be far, far too, well, never mind. We're going to get into things, and I said I wouldn't say that. So what we're doing instead, and I probably, excuse me, whichever thing is in the way, I kind of lost track of where we were here, so I guess I got to count it out now. So that would be 1, 2, let's see, what did I do over here? I think I did 4, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4 would be right here, so we gotta mark this guy out right here. But this, of course, is the ARK Pooplympics, because, you know, in celebration of the crappy Olympics we just had, I think it's time we celebrate the Pooplympics, and we go ahead and we put the markers down for the official event of poop tossing. So yes, we are actually putting markers down that the sole purpose of them is to see how far the T-Rexes can toss their poop. And man, have I mentioned I get stuck on things a lot in this game now, because I'm stuck again. See, I'm stuck. I can't move anywhere. Now, the only problem with this is that sometimes the dinosaurs want to play, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're like, no, stupid human, I'm not going to play your dumb games. And in other times, they are just excited to play. I mean, it just, you know, you got to catch them in the mood is really what it comes down to. So it would be 2, 3, and this is indeed 4. I can count, as it turns out. Some days I can. Question is, can I get them to line up on fence foundations? The answer to that on most days is no, because fence foundations are terrible, and they are just awful, awful, awful things. That right there is not enough, believe it or not. These guys, these girls, they are really good. Now, don't let this fool you. You see this big pile of poop right here, and you see this one over here? Don't let that fool you. When they want to play, let me tell you, they play. Yeah, there's a reason I made as many of these guys as I did. And there's a reason I can't move. It's because I made as many of them as I did. But that's okay. We're going to go drop a couple more down. And chances are we might not even have enough. I'm not really sure. I'm really kind of hoping that they decide to play while we're out here creating the field, because nothing says fun like trying to dodge flying poop. I mean, they really, man. You hear about the monkeys flinging poop. No. T-Rexes, man. That is where it's at. Holy cow, can they toss. It's like they're just bred for it or something. I can't tell. Is that locked on? Where are you? I can't see you. I think right there-ish it is. Oh, man, I cannot tell. Here, let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. That's 2. Unfortunately, these things are just going to stick way out because this is where the pit is. But, I mean, you know, you gotta help them out here. It makes them feel good if you give them a big downhill pit to work with. And I might actually have hit the limit of what I can do. That's kind of a shame. Well, they're not always going to toss over the edge, but if they do, you know, we can at least kind of help them out here and give them an idea of how far they went. So that's okay. I kind of thought that might be a problem, but I admit I wasn't entirely sure. But here we go. So it doesn't look like any of them are ready to play just yet. Artemis might be the next one. Maybe Demeter will be the next one to play. I'm not really sure just yet. But you can see we have a parking spot right here, and then we have 1, 2, 3. So that's 12 meters right there. 4, that's 16 meters, and then well, we can go all the way up to 18 meters basically, and at that point we kind of lose it. So we got to kind of pay attention here. Oh, there we go! Artemis! Wow! There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, it looks like it landed right about here. So, oh man, I can't really see from here. How far can I zoom out? How far can I zoom out? Because I need to run about like that. I'm going to say that's about as close as I can get to being straight across, although I think I messed that up. I think we're probably closer to about right here. So if I look, that looks like from the starting line there, I think I did that wrong. Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of marked it off. Well, that's 1. So 4, that would be we're right here. So it looks like it's about 5 meters here, I think. Is that about right? I mean, we're right next to this poop left here by the vulture who needs to be named. So let's see. I hope I didn't miss Demeter playing. Because, let's see, I think no, wow, what did I do? That's the starting line. That's 1. Did I screw it up? I think I did. 2, 3, so I did 3 right here. And then that would be 7 to right here, and it landed right over here, so about 8 meters. That's what we have. I screwed up my placement. That's terrible. Oh, man. All right, well, we have Artemis on the board with 8 meters, and Demeter... Have you played yet? I'm not sure. It looks like Artemis has another one on the board here at 3 meters. So we need to I need to check here just to make sure that Demeter didn't play and I missed. I'd hate to miss her entry. That would be really unfair. I don't really want to do that. You know, and as a matter of fact, here we got to do something here. All right, we need wooden signs, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we're going to go to sign. What do I need to make that? Wood. I don't have any of that. Where would I find wood? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, Demeter. That one doesn't count. That's a disqualification right there. You can't go sideways. We're not playing sideways. That doesn't work. I'm very sorry. I know you tried. I know you gave it your all right there. It just, sometimes, even the professionals, sometimes they just mess up a little bit, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It really is not. It's totally fine. Here we go. I am now so over-encumbered, and that is okay. So we're going to go ahead and whip up a sign here. And we're going to run back. And, oh, wow, we are not going to run back. We are going to walk very slowly back. And here, let's go ahead and get the sign ready. Scroll down. Probably hurt my mouse wheel there going zoom, zoom, zoom. Here, let's see if I can do it again. Yeah, I bet you can hear that. That's pretty loud. All right. So we have our sign ready. We have our official sign. This is the official sign of the ARK Poop Toss. It is the only official Olympic event that I'm aware of anyway. Not to say that there are not other ones. It's the only one I'm aware of, so, it's all right. And at this point, we only have the dinosaurs playing, the big ones, the big girls. They're the only ones currently playing. So I think about the best place to put this sign would be right about here. We're going to go ahead and put it by the well. That way, every time we come over here, we're reminded of it. And we can go ahead and set the sign text. And we can go with Artemis at 8 meters. And I'm not sure if this is going to wrap around or not. We might need another sign. And, well, you know what? Here. I would feel better about just doing maybe one sign like that here. I want to... I'm carrying too much stuff here. I need to drop this off. This is really annoying here. Artemis, why don't you go ahead and hold all of those just for the moment. I will probably forget they're on you. And that's still yours, right? That's still Artemis? All right, sorry. I wanted to double check on that too. And then we'll go ahead and make another sign. And we can do, one sign for each participant. I think that's fair. I feel better about them each getting their own sign. I think that's the correct way to go here because... we don't really have a big billboard that we're using, and pay no attention to this one being a little lower. That doesn't mean anything. That's just the placement. So we're going to say Demeter, and we don't really have an entry yet, so we're just going to go ahead and leave that blank, and that's okay. So there we go. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Demeter. Oh, look at that. Demeter's playing now. All right, so where does this guy line up? You are... I'm trying to get lined up with my post here, so... Oh, it looks like if we're going to go right here, and you are just at about the 7 meter mark. Okay, so 7 meters. Demeter is just at, we're going to say 7, because we called Artemis 8, and it was, maybe a touch past 8. So we're going to go, Demeter is at 7 meters. So, not 1 meter, 7. Demeter, get it? Not 1 Demeter, 7 Demeter. No, never mind, all right. Anyway... Well, now that we've had a little bit of fun with that, and we're going to keep an eye on that, we gotta kind of make sure we... Oh, wait a minute. Artemis, what did you just do? Are you playing? Or are you just eating? You might just be eating. I can't see a thing because of the sun. Oh, you lovely sun. Hey, vulture, we're not playing yet. I'll name the vulture in the next episode. I'm not ready to do it just yet. Because I want to make sure she doesn't die, because she may die. You never know. It's possible. It is possible. Alright, so we have official entrance on the board. I like that we each have... that each of them, rather, has an official entry. I feel good about that. I like that a lot. And I probably will go back and remark those. Maybe I'll do it every 2 meters or something along those lines. And I don't know. I'm sure this is actually more than a meter. I'm just kind of calling it a meter, but it might actually be, closer to, I don't know, 1.5 meters or something like that. I'm not really sure. And it doesn't really matter, honestly. We just needed a unit, and I decided to go ahead and assign it a named unit rather than just saying 8 units of distance. Because, I just thought that sounded better, that's all. So, to wrap things out here, we're going to go ahead and slap a few of these guys down, and I know I'm going to need a couple of pillars, and that's fine. I was fully anticipating that. I did not add any over there. I kind of think I should. Well, let's see what we have left over here. Can I add one right there? I cannot. I cannot add one right there. I cannot add one right there. I cannot add one right there. I think I would feel better about it if we could add some right there, though. So why don't we go ahead and run back inside here? I know I'm kind of doing this in a rather roundabout way, but, that's how I roll. Like a ball. Nice and round. So, let's see. If we were to drop this guy right about, well, there, really. That's where it's going to go. Are you in the ground? You are not. I think this is going to be problematic here. I don't think this is going to work because, wow, that's a shame if this is not going to work. I don't think it's going to. How about if I get way on the ground? Then maybe I can place it? I think so. I think that worked. Did that actually work? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, yes, it did work. I was going to say, if that worked, that's fantastic. That totally worked. Get down on the ground and crawl. And what do you know? It actually worked. That's pretty funny. I wasn't expecting that to be the case. All right, so we're going to go one right there, and then I'm going to get nice and down low, and we'll add that guy right there. And I still have some additional pillars that I'm not going to need, and that's totally okay. And yeah, I'm actually short on a couple of ceiling tiles, and, well, I suspected that might be possible. Let's just take a quick look here. Do we have any more entries? It's not looking like it at the moment, but you never know. So we got to jump over here and take a... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this out here? What is this? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. How do I... Wow. Wow. How do I mark that? I mean, how do I figure out how far that is? I don't even have the slightest idea. I mean, look at this. Look how far. The white one right there. She flew all the way over here with that. Holy cow. Like, I almost have to just time it in, or measure it in time. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my gosh, where's that going? Quick, get out of this mode. Where did that go? Artemis is like, oh my gosh, where did that go? Artemis. I lost it. Oh man, I feel terrible. I don't know where it went. Oh man. Where did that go? That one looked like that could have... It looked like it was at least in Demeter's league there. Oh no, it's over here. Oh, it didn't go as far as I thought. That's alright. That still went really far. That still went pretty darn far. Look at that. Oh no, that's not it, because that one's about to expire right now. I mean, that's the full distance right there. That's basically the full distance. Maybe? I don't know. That's over here at least, so... That's what? 1, 2, 3, 7, 11... I don't know, maybe 12 meters? I would guess on that one. But how the heck do I... Wow. Artemis, what did you do? No, Demeter, what did you do? Wow. I don't even know how to... Wow. All right, Artemis, it's only fair that we go ahead and we mark down your new distance of... I'm going to go ahead and say 12 meters. And, I don't even know how to mark that. That is so many more fence foundations. That is a lot. Wow. That is impressive. It just goes to show, just because one dinosaur is maybe slightly higher level than the other, and when I say slightly higher level, I mean almost 100 levels higher, it doesn't mean anything when it comes to the Pooplympics. It is even ground. I mean, technically, yes, Demeter's on a little higher ground right here. And don't worry, I mean, round 2, they're going to switch. So it's all good, but wow. That pillar out there, holy cow. I mean, I guess we gotta mark it. So Demeter, we gotta go ahead and say Demeter, is that the Adobe, I can't even type, Adobe pillar meters. Yes, you threw it Adobe pillar meters. That's how far you threw it. Wow, that is unreal. Holy cow. I've told you before, the poop physics in this game are way wacky now, and, you know, like I said, everyone's doing this, so, you know, I'm just joining the fun, because I thought it would be a lot of fun, and you know what? I have had a lot of fun. I don't know if you did, but I did. I had a lot of fun. Wait a minute. What are you guys doing? Are you getting ready? Are you getting ready? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You're not gonna do it? All right. I thought maybe they were going to do it, but it doesn't look like it. Let's just go ahead and wrap up with, you know, one more little thing here. Here, let me just grab... I have some additional clay and wood and stuff that are just kind of chilling in there. And I'm going to go ahead and make 3 more ceilings. I figured it'd be just about enough to do that, based upon what I had left in there. And I don't know, I might still need some additional ceilings here. I'm not entirely sure. Could probably use a few more, really, but I don't know. It's all right. It's all good. For right now, we're just going to go ahead and plop these guys down. And I think that is actually good. And I'm going to have to decide here if I want to put a couple more ceiling tiles over here. I kind of think I do. But I'm undecided at this point. But you know what I am going to do? Pretty sure I'm going to get rid of the staircase, because I hate it. The staircase is garbage. But just the same... Oh, you know what? I have one more thing we need to do. Before we go, here, we have one more thing we need to do. We need to make another Argentavis saddle. That's right, Wyvern bait number 2 needs a saddle. I almost forgot to do that. Silly me. Besides, that might give us another chance to get another entry into the Pooplympics here, so... The Pooplympics? Maybe the Pooplympics. I kind of like the sound of that. Better than Pooplympics. That just has too many syllables to it. There we go. So Wyvern bait number 2, look at that. You can now fit up here. You guys can fit just fine. There's no problem. You don't really feel like you're cramped for space. At least I don't think you do anyway. And we'll just go ahead and give you some more movement speed, because that's the only thing you get is movement speed. And we are getting dangerously close to danger. So we'll take one last look here, because I do see an entrant. Looks like Demeter, yeah. That's a pretty good one. That seems to be about average, but compared to her other one, that is just not very good. I mean... I don't know, maybe that was a once-in-a-lifetime poop, but... Whew, oh boy, I don't know. Tell you what, that was a good one. That was a really solid one there. That one that went all the way out here, I mean, even if I'm just running, here, let's just do a straight run to it. I was just kind of walking before, and I realized I wasn't really lined up properly, but... I don't know, it's kind of hard to... Wait a minute, did you just launch one? No, I don't think you did. It's alright, well... We'll just kind of run out here. I think this is about as close as I'm going to get to lining up. There we go, a little bit. But, I mean, just at a run, you can see how long it takes. That's a good 6, 7, 8 seconds right there to run all the way out of here. That's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. And that's where we're going to wrap it up. So that's going to do it for this episode. Sound should be good. Everything should sound nice and fine. And on that one, well, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. So I'll catch you on another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.